What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Woody, and we got Montras here. Void just ended. I'm not gonna go through too many of these Void things, guys. That will be for a later date. We try to stay away from the Void results when it comes to Montras, because well, we all know that can take 5 hours, if not more. But we will be talking about the Chaos Land today, because Chaos Land starts in, what was it? I think less than 3 hours, exactly 3 hours from now, which I will be ending it, recording it, and making a video on it. So this will be ending before Chaos Land. So, because I mean, if you think about it, who's going to be in here watching Chaos and when they got their own damn Chaos Land to do? You know what I mean? So it'd be pretty empty. People are already posting stuff. Wait. We're not doing that tonight. We're not doing that tonight, guys. We're not doing that tonight. So this new event that came out once before, people's asked me quite a bit. How do we play this, so on and so forth. This is actually quite fun to actually play, and it took me all the way up until like the last day that it was there to actually kind of understand it. So we'll go through it. I do. Well, we have to get this. We gotta get that. I forgot about that. We gotta get that. We'll confirm it. Yeah. Whatever. And that. Whatever. And this. And that. Damn it. Come on. They actually got good rewards. Alright, cool. So, as this opens, guys, you want to, like, open it, right? If we ever freaking let you. So, you'd open this, stage 1. Now, this is how you read it. If you look up here, it says number 8, and then it has a juice or a gun, right? And this has a gun and a vest. And down here, you can see where it says the diet and stuff. So this is for the food and the drinks right here, and this is for the gun and the vest and stuff. And you gotta build them up. So if this is looking for those kind of drinks right there, you gotta get 8 of those. And that doesn't mean 8 pairs. That just means 8 of those have to drop as soon as it fucking lets it. So I guess we're doing this, and you wanna like just kind of like connect them like that. And you see how right there, it's already marked that I've already gotten 2 of those. So I'm going to go ahead and submit those. Boom. And you would guess again. And now you got food right here. It's got connect. You've already got one of them. So now I got one of those, and I want to get one of these drinks. So I would snap these together. Boom. Right there. And they're going down the list. Now, if you start getting doubles, you can break them down, and these little things will come back to you. The lightning bolts will come back to you, which is pretty cool. And then you can collect all these stuff. Is it just me, or did it take a while for people to figure that out? To figure out that we were doing it wrong, or is it just me? It could be just me.
No, it took me a while.
Like, it was like the very last day, and then we're like, oh, we can break those down. Wonderful. And see, you get some rewards. Like I just got gold from that one, and then ooh, there, that one's done. So I don't know. I don't know what child game would this be? Would this be like, I don't want to say go fish, but like mix and mash and stuff, and then you can break down this stuff like this. Come on, bitch. Well, I gotta submit that. All right. And then I unlock that like that. I'm gonna unlock this one right here. And I need one more to unlock this one. And then I connect these, and boom, got that drink. Just gonna take that. And we're out. Are we out of them already? I think so. I think we're out of them, yeah. We're gonna restock. We're gonna use them all. So I got 10 more now. Has anyone else had any troubles with this? Speak up, or go ahead and speak up, guys. You don't gotta be. Uh,
Yeah, I got to a point where I got stuck. I didn't know I could break them down.
yeah, you can. You can definitely break them down, but you can actually break down for say if you have.
Now I know,
But say no,
but I
you can
did.
break them down even further. So if you have like doubles and there's nothing you can get up there, you can break them down and it'll come back down here. I just how did I think it's this one right here. You see, I broke that down, which I probably shouldn't have, but whatever I did, and it went back right back into my lightning bolts. All right, so I have this. Got two sandwiches, but I don't even think I need any of that. I don't, so I'm gonna take that out of there, put it back into those right there. All right, cool. Oh, I didn't need this one, so I put that back. No, what did I just do? What did I just do? I fucked up. That's what your boy Woody did. All right, so now we got our drink. We're gonna leave that there. Got that one. So now we gotta go skip to the guns and make these guns. All right, cool. So I got that out of the way. You gotta get all these, and I think I go to the next level. I needed a vest. I got the vest, but I still need to get the gun. Boom, got it. Submit that. Now I don't want to connect those because if I connect those, it's not going to be good. No stamina. No stamina. We're going to use fucking all of them. I don't want to do that. I don't want. No, I want to fuck. Give me a damn it. I'm asking for a gun. Give me a damn gun. All right, so we got that. Gonna connect this. Boom. We're gonna knock that one out of the way, and then we need another gun. Okay. All right, we're gonna go here. Take that back out of here. Take this back out of there. Take that back out of there. And you notice how they're going right back into the lightning bolts. So now I gotta build. I think this will be done right here. Boom. So that was round one. And so each stage you go through, it gets bigger and obviously costs more. And now you gotta get three of these. It's kind of fun. It can get a little pricey if you want to like completely do it. But I would just suggest going as far as you can to have fun with it and understand it. And you know you get free gold. I mean it's 10, but I mean whatever. It's free at that point. Let's see what else people are saying. Who's all in here? Got quite a bit of people in here. Mm,
Building up.
yeah, it's pulling up here. Diesel. I guess we are. I guess people are asking like, how did Void go? So I guess we'll go over a couple of them while we're waiting. But I'm definitely not going to do what I usually do. Hell no. 711 versus 701. Oh, look at this number. 22. That's a fucking whooping and a half. 2 billion from Cowboy. Wow. Wow. Who's here from 711? Shadow. Get Shadow up here. Shadow, where you at? There you are. Yeah.
What's up, brother?
So, wow. So this was your first void after your merger, and was I right? Was I right about you guys? You guys, I think that you guys got a better merger than you really think you did.
Yeah, man. It's you're absolutely right. Our team attacks are a lot bigger and a lot stronger too.
Hmm.
And yeah, I have no complaints, man. It was pretty good. MBK did their thing too. AOZ's over there helping out, so it was definitely a morale booster for everybody. But it was pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
There was
22.
four of us scored over 1 billion, so it was pretty good.
Yeah, I seen that Cowboy, AOD, and Raptor.
And then myself. And then Angela from 701 scored over a billion too.
Jeez, jeez. So yeah, it sounds like you guys fought. You guys actually had a good void.
Well, they were trapping us a lot. That was one of the things. They did some really good traps. They did get us. Some people did lose a good amount of troops, but we got a good. We have a lot of good reports. I know you're gonna say that for the other one, but
Yeah.
yeah, we have some really good reports.
So I'm gonna tell you guys I'll tell you how to beat those traps. Okay, and pay very very close attention to it. Obviously, when someone's slow walking it, um, the second people get, let me get out of this. I'm sure you already know this, but the second when people get to, let's see, let's just say that we're slow walking. I'm gonna just send to this guy. So it'll take a minute. But when they get to about like right here, everyone should be sending. And they don't necessarily need to speed in the second they get it in there. But if they're bubble trapping, that first person, all they gotta do is start walking there just before they get into the city. And once that person gets in the city and the bubble goes up, they can speed in and they'll still get in. People are waiting for, oh, well, is there troops in there? If there's no troops, I'm not going to send. Well, you don't need to speed until you see the troops, but you do need to send, and you just got to pay fucking attention. Like for instance, I'm right here, right? So if this was someone else slow walking, right, I would wait till about right where it gets to that 15, and that's when I would start going. Like right now, I would start going in to send, or maybe right now. You know what I mean? Like you got to be
Yeah,
close. You got to be close, but you can't be too far. And
yeah,
then,
no, that makes sense.
and for say if you guys are all going to go like on a speed thing, and they're waiting for it, then what you want to do is have your smaller guy speed in because they're expecting the whales to speed in first. Have a smaller guy speed in first, and as soon as that bubble drops again, you have the big guy speed in. So have the bigger guys like kind of like not slow walk but not get in it first. Have the smaller guy speed in or bounce off, and then when that bubble opens again, all the big guys speed in then. But you got to know that it's going to be a bubble trap to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we got one. There was one where AOD had went first, and
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy waited. He was able to get in. He smashed out like almost 4 million troops by himself. It was insane.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna
Yep.
get off now.
All right. All right. All right.
All right. Talk to you later, brother. See ya.
Later. It looks like 405 won one of theirs finally. Oh, good. They're not in Civil War still. Did anyone else have a decent Civil War or an actual void? Ours kind of I didn't feel like it was really that good. And I went into their nation and said or you guys gonna fight? You want a video? Like what's going on? And of course they said, well, you guys are just too strong. We're not gonna fight. Which I mean, no one's really fucking fighting anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. You might get some nations that fight. 1128, 1116. Did 425 have a good battle? Hawkins?
Uh, there were a few.
There were a few. Who'd you guys go up against again?
Uh, 372.
Oh, V times Old Nation. So who got zeroed
Yeah,
out?
there
Who,
was,
who got zeroed
as
out?
far as I know, there was a couple of battles. But for the most part, was either bubbles or T4 traps.
You gotta love those T4 traps. Gotta love those T4 traps. I'm joking. Don't love them. Don't love them. They suck. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. You know what we do, or what I do, or I'm sure 567 does the same. If they're gonna be T4s traps, I'm just gonna eat the T4s and take all the resources. So while they're laughing in Alliance chat or Nation chat because they just, they, they hit my T4s, I kill them all and take everything they have, and then they notice their fucking minerals are getting starting to be depleted. That's when they bubble. Why not get paid for your time?
Yeah, that's what I read about it. So
Look at this hit.
after EW, I had a small emergency. That's why I disappeared from the chat.
Right, right, right. Look at this hit. 425 versus 372. 9 to 42. What the fuck? 9 to 42. Holy cow. That's big. Those are big. 4.2 to 60.6, and you guys 3.9. Wow. Someone switched over the Brave Star there, and that's good. That's good. That's real good. That's impressive.
Look at the other one.
Oh, there's another one.
That's the one you opened,
That's the
right?
one we just looked at.
Yeah.
18 to 20. Jeez.
Which means they tried.
Yeah they tried twice. Was that the extent of the void right there? And then they're like, no, we're good. We had enough.
Now LG
Jeez.
has some great ones too, apparently.
Look at 1.8.
Many great reports. So it wasn't as boring as I read.
Right. Well, out of those 18 people, they lost 1.8 million troops. So if we do the math, that's like 75,000 troops. Maybe yeah, right around 75,000, I think. No,
Yep.
100,000 fucking troops each. Because the wounded is 1.7, lost is 1.8. So each person lost 100,000 troops off that. Ooh. I mean, 100,000 ain't bad to lose, but in a single hit, those suck. Those suck. I'm not going to lie. They suck. They suck. 4 to 13. Who's kind of excited about their Chaos Lane coming up? But you know what, guys? Instead of here, how's this? Instead of going through these reports and stuff like that and ruining it for another day, post who you're playing in Chaos Land. Let's see. Let's see what's going on in Chaos Land everywhere. I know that we have. So 360 wouldn't fight us in Void. They did a couple hits here and there, snipe hits, but they're gonna fight us in Chaos Land. They're gonna fight us in Chaos Land. And then 439, 309, and 443. So I'm assuming they're probably gonna take the win in this one, but Chaos Land is the number one loved event in the game. So I'm assuming everyone's going to be there. Everyone's going to show up, at least for the first two rounds. Then you got 299, 374, 425, 320, and 333. I think I went through some of these, and they're 21s. They're 41s are like 21 officer right around there for majority of these. So that's going to be, we already know that 425 is going to win that one if they show up, of course. Ooh, we got 771, 797, 875, 858, and 817. This is going to be a good one. 858 come in numbers. 817 come with numbers, and they have a. Or am I thinking? Am I thinking seven? I think I might be thinking a different one. 817. Who's in 817? Shamad.
Shamid?
Shamid. Let's you know what? Let's check 817. See who they are. See what they got cooking. Of course, Camel still hasn't fixed this. 819, and then it just fucking 818, 817. Okay, I know who Kill You Later is. I know who Kill You Later is. Okay, so that's his nation. But they're up against 771, 797, 875. I don't know. Do I know 8? I don't think I know 875. I know 858. This is going to be a sweaty one, I think, between these two people, 858 and 817. I don't know who's going to win that one, though. It's going to be sweaty. They should have fun. Let's see who's back in here. We can get Kitten up in here. Mikey.
What's up, meow meow?
What's up, Kitten? Planet.
Welcome, welcome, Mr. Kitten.
Gotta get some people up in here.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, guys? Alright. Where was I? Right here. Okay, cool. 595 726 737 594 785. Ooh. Ooh. This is going to be sweaty as fuck. 726. That's a locked nation, isn't it? Why are they. 726 is a locked fucking nation. Why are they supporting an American flag?
They have an American president.
Not in a locked nation. Trust me, they have no American over there.
That is not a locked nation.
I promise you it is.
Or someone set their nationality as American, even though they are playing in a locked nation.
Maybe. Yeah, that's a locked nation. 726. That's locked nation. So who are they?
Because the flag, it goes for the president and whatever nationality he set up when he set the account. It
Yeah.
might be fake.
Well, maybe this is their way to say, guys, don't hit us, please. We're trying to make sure that you guys think that we're not Chinese. But I will say that 726 is going to come up real heavy. They do love Chaos Land. They're real sweaty. I know 785. They're probably all going to show up because this is the event everyone likes to play is Chaos Land. So
How many? Question is, how many kittens are there in 785?
let's find out.
Wouldn't you like to know, meow?
We're about to find out. Meow
Mhm.
meow. We're about to find out. All right, let's see if we can see. You know, they're probably all going to be way below. So, what alliance are you in, Kitten?
I'm in GBZ.
So you're in the second.
Yep.
I can almost guess all four nations will get their polls scratched.
Yeah, they're going to get their poles scratched, all right. Gonna have to declaw Kitten, guys. GBZ. And you liking over there in GBZ?
Oh yeah, it's actually fun. And I'm at 606708.
606 708. You said.
Yep.
So where is your okay? 1,
The
2,
kitten
3,
protocol.
4. So you got 6 kittens.
7 kittens, technically. We got 5 in and 2 out.
Okay. Well, where's your main?
It's the blue one.
Okay.
The kitten protocol.
Gotcha. Okay. Dude, you're gonna have a lot of fun. I know you. You don't even. You just like to have fun.
Oh, I had a blast this day. He was a freaking nonstop fun for the first 12 hours. Didn't slow down until like the last 8.
Really?
Oh yeah. Longsword was going at it like crazy.
Oh, so that was who you guys were playing was Longsword in 756.
Yeah. they were a good KE nation. I enjoyed it. I think
Yeah,
Sad was a little bored, but otherwise it was good.
whenever 736 went against 756, they always showed up. They always showed up. Win or lose, they showed up. Got nothing bad to say about 756. They show up. Matter of fact, they show up in almost every event. I think the only event that they
They
don't.
made me work. Like that's saying something right there.
Yeah, they're showing up all right. And this is the ending. This is the end score right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
More like 85 million apart.
That's
Close.
sweaty, dude. That is sweaty as all hell. And it looks like Vegas was playing too. Ooh, nice. Let me ask you a question. Did any of you guys make the same mistake I did with Holbrook?
No. Holbrook.
Or so
No,
I had to learn the
well, I
lesson.
will say, freaking Longsword caught me twice by doing a proper bubble crack. Have to give him props on that. I don't get caught on those very often.
Ah, I'm sorry to laugh at you, but haha. That actually that's pretty good to hear that longsword, in some of these newer nations are actually some of them are fooling some of the older players. Not saying that you might have just not even realized it was happening, and then all of a sudden it happened. You're like, oh motherfucker, you caught me.
No, he was like he made me actually play. Like it's not often where I feel challenged in combat in a KE, and I would felt challenged. I like it. It was a good grind.
Hell yeah. So what nations out there? Let's be real. So guys, what nations out there can we actually truly say that we know is going to fight no matter if they're outmatched or not? I think that's something that we should really like document down somewhere. I know I have my blacklist room, but I notice as soon as anyone puts a nation down in the blacklist room, they're all like, "Oh no, no, we are not that kind of we fight. We just didn't fight this void." But we usually fight.
What up, Woody? How you doing?
What's up?
You know, another glorious void.
So this was your first void against 905.
Yep, as a merged nation.
Yeah.
Not sure if you heard about why River quit.
River quit. Why River quit?
I don't know if he or she quit or just transferred cities, but the C41 that she gave away or sold got zeroed.
River got zeroed. Oh man. Guys, you see what? Man.
They didn't post it in nation chat, but yeah, I was asking if there was a dead C41 available.
Jeez.
Super unfortunate, but that's pretty much what lost us our void. But super high scoring points. I posted it in the chat. It was like 15 billion to 16 billion. It was crazy.
Yeah, K got 2 billion. Wait, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, K got 2 billion. Who the hell is this?
905.
Oh, I know that's 905, but wow.
I reached out to him in the Discord trying to see if we could put together some big team attacks, but yeah, it didn't wasn't necessary.
So let me. I know who 905 is. So let me ask you something. After your merger, was points given away, or you guys are starting to do better?
I mean, there's still a lot of farmers that have to be figured out. I'm sure SMF and K and everybody's going to be a little bit upset with the new merger, how things turned out for the first void. There was a lot of bubble drops, mainly on the fourth alliance, a little bit on the third alliance, and then Y River. But for the most part, the fighting portion of it in SPT and ILG was pretty good. I'm in the third alliance, so Wasn't a lot of activity, but I don't know. I got mine.
Hey, you got yours. That's all. That's all that matters.
Yeah, there was like I found one guy that dropped his bubble with alien, like a C-34, and hit him. Told everybody in the alliance, hit him, get your points. I told ILG, hit him, get your points. And the last guy in the third alliance that I'm in, TV1, hit him, and he didn't bubble up. I don't know if his phone disconnected or something, but C-36 got zeroed.
Ouch. This has got to be River right here, right? Cannaboo.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, he's at 39. Yeah, he's got maybe half a fleet left right now. Ooh.
Yeah, he was at 69 before he got zeroed. But I thought Wye River was like 80 something billion or 80 something million, but
He was. He was.
you know,
I
so he
think
lost all that during this void then.
yeah, I think he actually had more than that,
You know,
honestly. Jeez, I know this person right here went ham in one of the events. Matter of fact, we might still have the event. Let's see, which event was it? Was it this event, maybe? No, maybe it wasn't this. It was one of the events. They went fucking ham. Like all 790 just went ham in one of the events. I just don't know which event it was.
I don't know, but we got a chaos land going on, so I'm wondering if maybe there's going to be some more merges here pretty soon.
No, not
I
until
don't think
July.
so.
Not till July. Not till July. Let me show you the schedule.
I was thinking April. I didn't think it was going to be that long.
We just had merger last week. How can it be
Yeah.
already less than a month old? Yeah, this is it's gonna be a while. So this is a schedule that Inecho's made, and he's been pretty accurate already. So
Yeah.
this was the one we just had right here, and
Hmm.
then we're assuming the next one is going to be this one right here.
Okay.
So July time, and then although there is a little bit of chance here, I highly doubt they're going to because the the distance between these two is like, I mean, you're talking about like a month. No, so in Camelex, that like usually have like 105, 103, 106 days in between a merger.
Okay.
So and then we're thinking November will be the final one for this year. That's what
Well,
we're. This is what now. This isn't in stone. This is what
yeah, for sure.
This is what we're that Ineccles came up with by going off the charts and this in the numbers. He's a numbers
This is
guy.
the first time I remember seeing two phases in a merger. It's usually just like one merger, but they spread this one apart a couple weeks, didn't they?
So this has been um, the largest merger that we've ever seen in the game so far.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
I don't remember how many nations there were. I think it was like what 120 something nations or something like that. Yeah, I think it was like
Yeah.
120 something nations.
Normally it's only like 80 or something, isn't it?
No, usually it's only like 50,
If that.
60, 50 or 60.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's hmm. And they literally had to split up the actual merger within a 2 week period. Like
Yeah.
half the merger got one merger, and then a week later they got on the 11th they got a merger. Like it was huge, gigantor.
How'd your guys' void go?
Oh, we won. So our void down at the bottom,
Who'd you guys go against?
we went against 360.
Never
Yeah,
heard of them.
there's a reason why. No, so they're not they're not a bad nation. They're just so split up, and they are overloaded with farmers. Is so I'll show you what they are. And I've actually went into their nation and told them because I had a city over there. I told them like, guys, what are you guys doing? They're like, oh, we got farmers, but when I show you what I'm looking at, you can't really say they have farmers. They just got egos. Egos is what it is. They got egos that they don't want to
Yeah,
just combine what they have. All right, so this is who we just fought.
definitely a problem in this game.
Well, I mean, here we'll go to some of their hives. And each hive has 41s and 40s in there and 39s. So like, why? Why?
So they have that in 905 as well, and I think it's so that the 41 can reign for the smaller cities, kind of help protect them a little bit. But
No,
I
that's
don't
not
know.
that. So that's not true at all. And I was explaining this earlier today. So you have like for what's going on in 790 right now, you got speed that's got that 41 in there and I think a 40 or a 39. So they got one or two um, big cities in there, right?
Yeah,
And the thoughts I think that they have is, well, if we do get hit, we have these guys that's going to protect us. Well, yeah, sure, maybe back in the days when you get 20 people that are 36s and 38s, but you guys just got your second merger, so you are no longer going to see a single merged nation. You're going to be seeing double merged nations in Void. So with that being said, you're going to see the number one alliance that's got 12, 15 fucking 41s coming at you. So at what point, if those 12, 15 41s come at, um, you know, the second alliance, what are they going to do? There's really nothing they can do.
yeah. Sit back and take it. Try to set a trap, I guess, and
Well,
just get destroyed.
that's the thing. They're going to set a trap and they're going to get destroyed. Especially if
Yeah,
the second nation mergers, you got 60 people in these attacks, which is happening a lot. Um, can you really defend off 60 people with only one or two 41s when they got 11 or 10 of them coming at you? You can't.
yeah,
You can't. But I wasn't going to argue about it. So I mean, if you look here, like I think this is their second rank alliance in 360. They got 41s and 38s and 39s and like crazy, right?
Hmm.
So they say they're loaded with farmers. Oh, we got too many farmers. We can't. We need to merge. No, you got you got
you
all
need to
these
combine
41s.
all your power.
Yeah, they're spread out. The Eagles. And I'm not going to talk. I'm not
Mm,
trying to talk shit about them, but I mean, anyone that looks at a nation and you can see, like they got 39 here, they got another 39 here. This is second alliance. Why are you guys not playing in a first alliance? That's the issue that they're having. They're not.
yeah.
They don't
I
need a
feel like this is going
merge.
to become a common problem for you guys in 567.
Uh,
Having all your big cities in one powerhouse alliance, and you see, I think you're going to be seeing this in a lot of different nations.
it's been happening in every single nation, dude. This isn't
Yeah,
just. It's not just when I was in 736. No one fought us except for a very
yeah,
few, like 785. They fought us.
yeah.
A couple other fight other than that. They're like, no, you guys are just too strong. You and K are too strong. We're not gonna fight that. Fuck that, because we know you're gonna zero us out. So if
And
I
so, sorry, I just wanted to speak on what you just said because that's what we always struggle with. Like, nobody wants to fight 785. Nobody wants to fight, your Woody or your Strong Alliance and stuff because the void gets boring. But our void was fun as fuck. Well, to me, maybe not for Sad, maybe not for the Top Alliance, but I played with Kitten, and
yeah
one thing about 756 is so I played in many nations, and I probably played them way too many times than I would like. And 756, I think, are very intelligent about knowing their opponent and how they're going to play the game. They're super disciplined. Their nation is clean. Their fucking farms. You can't even farm their titans and warplanes in their farms. Um, so like people can say whatever the fuck they want, but we just played them and it was very close. Me and Kitten had a fucking blast. Like it was a grind, it was fun, and this was probably the first time since we played you, Woody,
yeah.
and we switched out. We did the Holberg did the switcheroo
hmm
with AP. Like that was the first time in a long time where I didn't even want to put my phone down. I just wanted to grind. Like it was a challenge. It was fucking. It
Well,
was fun. So
yeah, and that's what I was saying. There are nations out there that will fight, and those are the fun voids. But to get them are so very far and in between. Like for say, if 567 went up against 785 in void, you guys would fight us. I mean, you'd be strategic about it, but you would still fight us.
well, no. So first of all, if so, say 785 went against a stronger nation. I would be pitching a fucking fit if they were trying to attack the top alliance. Like, I mean, honestly, I was pitching a fit when they were trying to do hits on the top alliance for 756. Even though we have other cities that are stronger, but still, it's like it's smart gameplay. Be strategic. Be fucking smart about how you play. Know your lane and do better.
Yeah, know your lane.
Anyways, that was it. I
Know
just
your lane
wanted
is
to.
the thing. Is knowing your lane is the perfect thing to say. Knowing your lane.
Yeah, I just wanted to say to 75, I love my nation, and we had fun. Super proud of the second alliance. Fucking kitten is my favorite fucking violence gremlin, and 756. Shout out to you because you guys are like, you know what? You should write a manual on cleaning your fucking nation.
All right, cool.
So
I'm happy for y'all. I
have
really am.
you have you actually played another nation that's as strong as you yet in a KE?
Well, I think yeah, she left on her. I think they have. I believe they have. I believe
Well, what about
100%.
you?
Have I?
Yeah, since you went to 567, have you
This
faced
was
another nation?
this was my very first void here.
Oh, okay.
I've literally been here.
Damn, I thought you left a long time ago. My
No,
bad.
so this was my first void. We had a frenzy, and then this was the void that I had.
Gotcha.
So
Who'd you guys face in Frenzy?
freak, I don't even know. I don't even know.
393.
Yeah, 393, and they that nation just don't fight anyways. Even before, they didn't. They
Gotcha.
just never fought. Even when I was in 373, they didn't fight.
So do you guys like? I assume that none of you can hide troops. So have you guys ever had an issue with somebody getting zeroed?
Um, I again, I'm still new, but I mean,
Gotcha.
I don't think it's more an issue of being able to hide troops in 567 because what I've noticed is the people that can hide their troops, they are very, very, very good at stirring up stirring up people to attack them. You know what I mean? And the bigger players, they will counter them. They will
Gotcha.
counter them. Now, when I played today, I mean, I did get a couple battles. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that there was none. I'm not saying they didn't fight at all, but there was, there was some battles, not big ones. Matter of fact, I think there was like one big one. I can't remember where it was. So I know I had to zero out one of the players in my own nation, though.
Big guy or no?
No, I think he was like a 36 or 37, but he was literally unbubbled, and I see scouts going right towards him. And I just got
No.
that. I sped a scout in, seeing that he had 547,000 troops in there, so I sped in there, and I left him with 179,000 troops. So I'd rather leave him that because when I sped in there, they sped in there right behind me, but I got in there first, so I was able to kill majority of their troops. This guy might be mad at me. I don't care. I don't care. Be mad at me. I
New
mean,
rules.
you played with me. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you got troops, if you got your bubble down,
Shit,
and
the whole alliance is coming after your ass.
well, yeah, I mean, this should happen in every single nation in the game. If someone drops a bubble and it could be an accident, then you got this. You're gonna give away points. It's like this. Are you going to kill him, or are you gonna let the enemy kill him and take points? Because
Right.
either way, you're about to be killed. You know what I mean? Either way, you're gonna get killed. It's just who's gonna kill you. So if someone, I think if a bubble drops in your own nation, I think your obligation is to kill them before the enemy does, and that's my thought. People might have a different opinion about that, but that's how I would look at it. If your bubble drops in void, it's either I'm gonna kill you, or your own nation's gonna kill you, or the enemy's gonna kill you. So either way, you're getting killed.
Yeah, I mean, if you've gotten a C-36, you've been playing the game for at least a little while. So even if you're, free to play, what does it take to get to C-36? Again, a year, if that. So
Not even that,
yeah, I
dude.
think they should all know.
We this is one that they did send toward eight of us. The eight of them sent towards us. But like after that, they didn't really send anything. So I mean, they did fight. I did get this one caught in camera. I might have like a 5 minute video. There wasn't too much going that happened, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I think the best hit that we had shared on Nation Chat was like a 20 versus 20 SPT versus Goa, I believe, in 905. And I think Goa in that hit lost 3.9 million troops.
Ooh, ooh,
It was a
dude.
very close score, though. It was like SPT had almost as much wounded. So,
Well, I mean, at least they got some action. I guess at least they got some
yeah.
action. I guess that's what really matters over everything.
Yeah, I mean, there was fighting pretty much. It seemed like the whole void, somebody was dropping a bubble somewhere, whether it was in 905 or 790. But 905, they definitely like to play. What was his name? The guy in that top post there, or top position. Uh, Urcon, I think his name is.
Yeah, I don't think that's not the original player. I think
Okay, Badger.
yeah, I think that the original play. I think that's the Mafia City. If correct me if I'm wrong, I think that's Mafia's nation, and
Hmm.
Mafia might have quit. Oh, Patriot. That's who it is. Patriot. So that's the old
Okay.
Patriot City.
Yeah, he was definitely fighting. That's for sure.
Well,
In his nation and ours, he was like traveling back and forth, making sure his alliances didn't get bubble drops or anything. But yeah, it was probably about maybe 2 3 hours before the end that they just stopped fighting. Everybody did. He tightened up all the bubbles, the alliance shield on and everything, and they just kind of sat back. They were comfortable with the lead. They were down like, I want to say it was like 1.2 billion or something like that going into Void. And yeah, now they're up 1 billion after.
Whole Kids is asking if this stage has a timeout feature. What do you mean timeout feature?
Oh, I was just joking. Chaos got off stage, and so then I put a countdown timer after she,
Oh,
because that's how long it's going to take for her to go.
gotcha. Okay. I was like, what? What does that mean? Oh, okay.
When she started talking, I went away to grab some food, and then when I came back, she wasn't here anymore, and I was like, "What? What happened?
Well, I mean,
Did
she
not
was
run out?"
she was respectable. She came in, talked about 785, what happened over there, and she left.
I'm not saying she wasn't. I
No,
wasn't
no,
here,
no.
so
I know.
when
I'm
I
just.
came back and she wasn't there, I was like, "What happened?"
Oh no, I was.
Then I see the clock, and I was like, "Okay, did the time run out?"
Kit put the smack down, I guess. Kitten said, "Okay, it's time." No, but yeah, she came in. She was respectable. She talks pretty good, and she stepped back down.
No problem. We were just joking around.
Oh, you guys, I love you all.
Yeah, Woody, look who we're playing next, Frenzy.
Oh yeah, I didn't even look. Let me look.
Wait, before you look, I'll give you one guess.
All right. 459. 459.
Nah,
Yeah. No. No.
every
390.
time.
393. Well, are they gonna fight this time? It's Frenzy. I mean, well, it was Frenzy when we fought him before. That's what I don't understand. Why don't anyone fight in Frenzy? Like, really? Does troops that you don't lose really matter to you? Why are you not fighting in Frenzy? Fucking go until you have no more troops.
Yeah, I don't get it. We're gonna win anyway. You might as well have fun.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I would expect it in Void because you lose real troops, but in Frenzy,
Some nations don't see it like that. Like if you're losing, some nations are like, okay, if you're losing, don't open up. If you do, you're in trouble.
fucking gay, like happy.
Not saying it's the right way to put it, but
Right? It's well,
yeah, if you have no losses, look, if you have no real losses in terms of troops and you're gonna lose that round and well, what the heck? Just have fun. Like you're gonna lose in will, so
yeah. I mean,
just have fun. Just
and
open up.
here's the thing: they're fat too. I mean, I get the whole, they can't hide the troops. I get that, but there's a lot of players in our nation that can't hide our troops too, and we still go in. We still go in at it. It's just, oh man, this is gonna suck. So basically what I'm saying is there won't be a video because no one's gonna fucking fight in 393. I can't wait till we start seeing some of those newer nations that just got their double merger. Someone was saying in our alliance earlier today that they have a thought on how they can make Void better. Let me see if I can write and see what was that suggestion. Making Void better. Hold on. On making Void great again. There we go.
Nick and Tip were saying they wanted cheaper heals or
Wait,
cheaper
towers.
heal time.
Speeds maybe. Heal.
Shame this saying void towers.
Well, well, yeah. Well, and those are all. Those
It's
are.
not a
Those
it's not a
are.
bad idea, but if you still lose troops, will most of the people that don't play void because they're afraid of losing troops play void just because there's towers in there? If they keep losing troops, probably not.
So when I go into Void, guys, and this is how it was when I was in 736, when I was in 373. Okay, so when I go into Void, let's say I got 80,000 right now, right? I go into Void, and once that gets down to about 72, that's when I'm done playing. So if you recruit 10 million BP, just assume that whatever you recruit, that's what you're going to try to play in Void. And once you get down to that point, then call it a quits. Because how much can you get? Let's say between now and next void, you can probably get another 5 million, 5 6 million a month, right around there. I think that people should be stop being so scared.
Like say you don't like if we do like the void towers as Chamid is saying, like with 50% less troop loss,
Yeah,
like in the capital, maybe why not? Like you can easily recoup those troops that you lose in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Even if you don't spend any money, just by doing the dailies, you get enough resources and enough stuff to recruit again the same amount of troops you lost.
And that's exactly what I'm saying right there. You get enough. And each nation, now they have the whole fucking excuse me, they have that whole well, we don't want to recruit more. You can't have more troops than you can hide. You know that. And so when you go into void and you have a certain amount that you know that it's going to die, then technically you're following your nation rules. If you know that you lose 5 million per void fighting, then just keep it around that 5 million void. Or, keep it around that 5 million plus, and then void lose them. And just continue to do that.
These nations aren't even playing defense though. They don't even lose troops. Let players like us
I know.
rip in there and lose our troops.
Well, there's a lot of nations that do that. There's a lot of nations that does that. Like 714, they do that. 741, they do that a lot. I mean, I'm gonna be real. 741's very good at doing that too. But yeah, but in the long run, those are those fat nations that never get a merge, and they're all like, "Oh, we need a fucking merger." No, what you need to do is lose some of your troops. You need to lose some of your troops.
X. Yep. 100%.
Oh, here we go. So this is what he said right here earlier today. Make a new event like Void. Wager wars. Each nation will place or accept a wager using resource, gold, uranium, or matching another nation's bets. Winning nations take full pot. Rewards will be distributed based on the amount that you give during the wager and the participation during the event. Bring frenzy towers or use capital towers for encouragement to fight. That would be a good suggestion, honestly. If you're able to like put like a pot in, let's say Void comes, right? So you all got to invest. I don't know. We'll just say like 50,000, not 50,000, like 5,000 gold. Like stuff like that into a big pot, and then the winner takes it.
There's a big problem with that and with this type of thing. It crosses a line to be that can be considered gambling.
Well, not if it's not
So
real
they,
money. Not if it's not real money. So
yes, yes, even if it's not real money, because in order to get those resources, for example, let's say you just wage with gold. In order to get that gold, you need to spend money.
right, but
So
Camo already does it with gold. With
Yeah,
GC,
the
with
Royal
GC,
event, right? Oh yeah, GC.
with GC finals, and some finals they do it. So
And the what's the one where you play each
yeah,
other one on one?
I haven't seen that one in a
The
while.
other nation duel thing. Yeah.
Yeah, they do it in those Royal Arena. That's what it's called. They do it in those two events anyway. So I mean, at that point, that is considered to be a gambling thing because you're
if
gambling your
it's
gold.
possible,
But like for say you put gold in there, you put uranium in there, so on and so forth. Or if you have like a certain amount, and then the actual winner, the nation winner wins it. Not saying like head of state kind of fucking thing, but like the actual void portion of it. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'd be willing to do that. I'd give up 5,000 uranium, throw it in there.
I don't know how they are managing that part, but there are other games that had issues with that.
Hmm.
So, including Call of Duty with the loot boxes and stuff like that. In some countries, they were considered gambling.
Well, honestly, whenever we roll, if we're being real,
Yep.
if we're being real every single
It's a
time.
fine look. It's a fine line, and it's not even up to the developers. It's more to the lawyers than anything else to see what they are allowed to do or not.
Right.
Because probably what they are allowed to do in China, for example, or any other Asian country is different than what they can do in the US or even in Europe. different laws, different things. So
Well, every time we do this, that's gambling. Oh, if I was mid range, that'd be nice.
in a sense, it is, but it's not. The reward is not uncertain.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I really do. But yeah, that's
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure in China gambling is like completely illegal. They do have like arcades, but like their arcades are similar to our arcades or how our arcade used to be. I haven't seen an arcade in a while, but they you have to buy tokens in order to play, and then you can exchange those tokens for money. Again, I believe is how they get past that red tape. So
Yeah,
it's the same thing with gold on here. I imagine that's how they're able to get away with it not being gambling. Same thing with resources and stuff.
You can gather gold for free anyway. It's all good.
Exactly.
I think we've seen a 41 earlier today gathering gold, and I think someone made a comment. Why is a 41 farming gold?
Their 41s also had blue planes, so
But you know what I mean, right? And I get why. I get why. Fuck, gold is not cheap in this game. But yeah, someone made the comment. I was like, well, you're gonna see me do it here and there too. Oh, what did I just get? Garbage. Yeah, this is all freaking. To me, this
but
is
like if you're a 41, what you can't grow anymore, so minerals and all the other resources are bullshit. You don't need them.
yeah.
The only thing you might need if you want to collect for the future is uranium, but it has nothing to do with sending fleets out. The only thing you can farm is gold.
That is true.
There's nothing left.
Yeah,
he was doing it during Void too, though.
yeah, they were doing it during Void.
That's stupid.
Yeah, that's what was kind of more like the eye opener. Like, during Void, really? Okay, if you say so.
we can we can fix a lot of things, but we can't fix stupid.
I love how you said that. Can't fix stupid. Yeah, the towers need to come. They need to come to fix it. They do. I think more people will be wanting to fight if there was void towers. 100%. Not a maxed out. A maxed out city can get 86 million points from building phase without using uranium. 8 million, maybe 8 million.
86.
No, I did the math. It was 86 million if you destroy all of your buildings, all of your recruitment stations, your camps, your farming tiles, all that stuff inside your city.
Yeah, that's
You
usually.
rebuild them in the recruitment or in the building phase, and it comes out to like 86 million points.
No, so that's what I usually do. And it's only like 8 million points that you can get by doing that. 86
All of
million.
them?
Yeah, 86 million. Okay, so if you want to go 86 million, you're talking about leveling up your city, you're leveling up your wall, you're leveling up two of these. Like, yeah,
No,
that's.
I did the math a while back. I could redo it, but I'm pretty sure I was correct on it. And that's without using uranium.
There's no way.
Yeah, because I was wondering how a C41 could contribute during building phase, and I did the math on everything, and I don't know, I can redo it, but it's based off of BP times however many points, etc.
I don't know, man. I still think that's because I don't put it this way. Just just the feed and the oil from one to level 1 to level 13 where it's completely free is only like I think five
Oh
hundred
no, it would
thousand,
cost
like
you
500,000.
speed ups.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Like,
Well, I mean, if you're
maybe,
C41, you're maxed out. I mean, what are you going to do with your building speed ups?
save it for 44 when that drops. No, but
Well, yeah, I
I
mean,
understand. I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean. But like, if everyone in the nation did that, like in alliance, even if not your merge, your farms, even, um, if they broke down just the oil and the feed, and then go to just level 13, to where it is free, and you log into your next
hey, don't be
farm,
giving people ideas, man.
dude.
Stop it with all these farmers, dude.
My friend, I am a fair person. This isn't something I've never said before, but like, I'm just being real. If everyone in the alliance did that, and they're on their farms too, because you're gonna go against nations like 255 that they will smack you in just farming or in building. They will smack you hard. They'll gain like four
Well,
billion points just by doing that. But they, it's something that if put it this way, if you go up against a nation that did that to you and you didn't know it, wouldn't you feel kind of like, what the fuck, man? Like, this is bullshit. So if you have the
it
opportunity
would
to
be a
do it,
privilege to go against them to learn something.
well, I mean, you
Take it
guys,
seriously because I've never taken like a farming phase serious. I
oh,
don't think
just
I've ever opened all my boxes in the farming phase.
I don't think. Well, just wait. Now you double merge. You're gonna see some of these older nations that you'll be seeing it. You'll be seeing it.
Hope so. I don't know. 955 went against lock server 8. What was it? 866 or 8? Yeah, I think it was 866 or something.
Yeah, but
And going into KE, they fucking smashed us. But coming out of KE, I think the points difference was like 5 billion.
yeah, but you got to think that that's when I say older nations, I mean like in the 300s and older. To
Oh
where
yeah.
those are the people that they're gonna fucking come in there real hard.
Well, I don't know. How was I don't remember that void that we had against 385. It was too long ago. I was like fresh to the nation. And I was
Well,
like, what the fuck am I dealing with right now? But
yeah, they were up by like 3.5 billion before we even started, and
yeah.
they didn't even go hard recruiting. Same when we went up against 567 when I was in 736, they were up by 2.5 billion, and they didn't recruit anything special. It's just the fact that the merger, the amount of people that they have in the nation itself,
You know,
they're able to do that. They got 4 times as many farms. They got 4 times as many players, so on and so forth.
The sheer numbers are
he
just
brings
greater
up
than
a
what
good
you can
point.
do.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
No, I'm saying I agree with you, Woody. The sheer numbers, depending on what nation you go up against, there's nothing really you could do unless your whale wants to go crazy, which is not always a good thing.
Oh,
And that's what we've been dealing with in 955, and I've been trying to be like the voice of reason, but I don't know. They want to kill everybody rather than try to help people grow. But it is what it is.
you know, in 7-Eleven, and this is something you guys might in 790 now might want to do. What they do is like the players that don't necessarily know what they're doing, and trust me, by looking at a report, you can tell the people that knows what they're doing, what they're not, don't, and they know what the people that don't know what they're doing. You can tell. They will literally spend an hour on voice chat, like how we are right now, and they will go through their account and be like, okay, this is what you want to do, change this, so on and so forth. Like, and they learn. They learn very well too, and they do make that change. It's those people that you can tell, like for instance, there was a case in 736 when I was there. I would share every single officer I have, and I would tell them this is what you need to do. And then like a week or two later, they're like, "Oh, Woody, can you tell me how to do this?" It's like, dude, I just told you how to do that. Like, take a screenshot of what when I share shit like that, or when your big player shares it and he's telling you, information about how the game is played or what you should do for a better build. People need to take that knowledge in because how many times are you going to ask your big player that knows what he's doing to the point where he's like, dude, you're just not getting it. I'm not going to sit there and repeat myself over and over and over again like a broken record.
Yeah, that's kind of a common thing that I hear from people. I don't know. I've never given up hope. I always try to help out the underdogs. I think that they have value of some sort.
So
So that's why I keep emphasizing, Woody, if you really want players to learn how to do work with officers, set certain skills, and improve the power on the city, it's best to jump on Discord so that way they can do a screen share,
yep,
and you can literally walk them through what they need to do, the stuff that they should focus on. You're able to view their bag and see what they have sitting. That's important as well, and we do that a lot in 785. And we just feel like people actually it adds value to their learning curve and just value to the overall experience because they
right.
actually get to learn and get walked through it.
So I've tried to do that in Alliance chat. Where I explain to people about their officers. You have too many of this. You need to, switch it over to melee HP or LRA or whatever. And they zero out their officer. I'm like, no, don't do that. So being able to talk with somebody as opposed to actually just typing it and then they do it and they do it wrong, it's probably better doing it on Discord or Viber for sure.
You see what these people over there and what is this 1423 are doing? Who remember these days?
Farm bots.
Farm bots. They're asking me to help report it. Hey, you know what? I tell you what, I don't need to help report it. You know why? Because they're going to continue to do that, and Camel's going to catch them, and every last one of them is going to be shut down. Like that's, and it's usually a resource seller, someone in here in 1423. That's a brand new nation. I don't know if you want to really get in their bad side because you're going to need them eventually. Your big players are going to need them. What's that? 423. I want to see how bad 423 actually
I think
looks.
that I think the biggest problem with this is not that you're not gonna need them. The problem is too many.
Too many.
Yeah.
Well, Camel's aware about the bots. They're 100% aware of it. Trust me, they're aware of them.
I don't know how they do it, but they can get hundreds of accounts like in a question of a day.
Yeah.
I don't know how they go through the beginning and all those mini game bullshit thing when you start the city, but I know a case of a seller that in a space of a week he spawned 600
Yeah.
cities
No, you're absolutely 100% right.
in
They
like 4 or 5 days. It's crazy.
so
A
there were
100 comes a day.
there's a bot out there, and I know I'm not supposed to show this, but you know what? Why not? Right? I'll show it. Let me pull it up. So there's a bot out there called GN bots or something like that. Um, GN bot. Yeah, GM bots right here. And so a lot of people they use these players. They'll use this and they'll throw it on a PC, and they'll run a script on it. And the script that's ran on it, they loop it, but they'll loop it. They'll loop it like every 10 seconds, right, or 10 or 15 seconds. So whatever it takes to do whatever this is doing, or whatever it takes to get to uh,
Yeah.
at level 4 on a new city, they just run a script over and over again. And it loops like that, and each one is just put in there randomly. I would
Yeah.
not suggest anyone using it. And the reason why I suggest that is, guys, we are all putting a lot of money into this game. Think about that. If you put, let's say you put 10 grand or 20 grand into this game, and you say, well, I'm going to use a bot. You get caught. That 20 grand, although whatever you put in the game is pretty much gone anyways, but the shit's gone. You're not getting it back. You're just going to get a message that says you're using third-party program, and that's it. They're not even going to talk to you. You can cry or do whatever you want to do. It's not. It's gone. It's fucking gone. gotta run.
Yeah, I don't think many people are using those kind of things to run their main accounts.
Yeah, just on those farms.
Yeah, farms and sellers, yes, I can see them using it.
Well, I watched. No joke. This is a true story. I watched uh, someone put their main on a bot, right? And they trickled it into all their other farms, and they were showing off. This is back when I first started. They were showing off that how fast that they can just do uh, speed attacks. So they had every farm speed attack in one city over and over again, and they put their main in there too. And they were just like laughing about it, showing off, and like 10 minutes later, every single freaking city there and the main got banned. All of them.
Yep.
Like it looked like it seriously looked just like that, but they're all speed attacking to one city itself, like an auto kill, and they all got
Yep.
banned within 10 minutes. I can't really help you with that, CK. That's something that you're just going to have to continue to report it. Like these pictures right here, these videos right there might be something that you want to show Camel so they can see, but just know, um,
Show your VIP.
yeah, tell your VIP. I don't know if they have a VIP, but just know when you do tell someone like that, they might take a grudge if let's say they don't get banned and they find out that it was you that we call it snitching. Um, they might really take it out on you. Or for say, what if it's one of their big players that's using it, and now they're going to use everything they possibly can to make you get out of that nation or something like that. But yeah, I agree. It is bullshit. That's why you need to come to an older nation where that stuff's not done. And there's many, 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 many cities out here that are um, fairly priced or free. Hint, hint, like 567, 785, 425. Many, 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 many nations that we'd rather have. Literally, we would rather have
I
activity.
don't think we I don't think we have
Anything?
cities anymore in 425.
Okay.
Might be wrong,
Jeez.
but I don't think we do at
Well,
the moment.
there's a lot of cities out there, is what I'm trying to say. If you
Yeah.
can't, if Camo ain't gonna fix this, which I'll tell you now, they're probably not going to, um, then I don't know. Maybe you need to decide if you're in the right nation to be playing in. You're literally in. You say what 1423? That is literally less than a week. That's probably like a week or two old. So with that being said, it might be good time right now where you're still level 15 or 17 to get out and go elsewhere
Yep. Before you spend any money on it.
before you spend any money on it. I'm not trying to be rude either. I'm just saying, that's just we preach that all the time. It's better to go elsewhere.
I
It's
think
cheap.
the biggest issue for nations like that, if they have those types of things, like many of them, the issue is they get filled up really quick. That's why Camel keeps getting new nations, because they just open the next nation once the previous one gets to a certain number.
Yeah,
The problem is you end up with like 300 accounts in one, or 3,000 accounts in one nation, and you have like 100 or even less sometimes actually active players.
have you
So
ever have you thought
kind
about
of your nation is doomed by from the start almost.
kind of have you ever thought that maybe is that Camel doing it? Because you think about it, as a mobile game, what
It can be.
to have a platform on Apple or Google, you have to have a consistent amount of downloads per month. You see where I'm getting to? or else they remove.
Correct.
It's the same kind of theory as like Walmart. If your shit ain't moving, Walmart's going to freaking kick you out and give it to someone else that's going to move. It might be that theory. I don't know, and I'm not saying that it's true or not, but I just, the more I think about it, that might be what's going on. But I don't think that's
Or
what's
it
going.
might be, or it might be just sellers, and Camel doesn't do anything about it because at the end of the day, benefits them, and they have
It does.
more accounts being created, people logging in, even after the nation is full and the next nation opens. They still get logins from the farmers and stuff like that. That shows activity. Is that really profitable for them? Maybe. It might help them cook the numbers a little bit.
I think
I'm,
100% that's profit for them.
yeah, I'm sure they're doing it a little bit, but I doubt that they're bunching them up like that in their own little hives and doing all the farmers. There's a resource sellers.
Yeah, they're definitely. Well,
Yeah. The only thing I'm saying is they probably are not doing anything about those resource sellers and they're not actively hunting for those types of accounts exactly because it brings them better numbers at the end of the day.
like this one right here would be a resource seller right here because they're all lined up like that. That's 100% a resource seller. But like
Yep.
all this shit back here, just sporadically covering the map like that, that's what I'm talking about. That for all you know, it might
Yeah, I'm
be.
sure a bunch of those are camels mixed in with new players.
Yeah, but like, and you could tell like they'll have these from fucking corner to corner. Like if you go way back here, you could probably what is this? Yeah, they're just fucking. This is brand new, like a week, not even a week old, like 2 days old. Well, I can tell you right now how old they are. About 2 days old, 2 or 3, and they have literally. Oh, these are all fucking farms. They got
Yep.
They got
32
32
people.
real players.
Oh my god.
If that,
Oh my
if
god.
that, yep,
Oh
that's
my god.
exactly what I meant.
Well, look down here. So,
Oh, there you
because
go.
now we got some other people. That those up there. They're definitely just on bots. But you got some real people down here. That's wild. That's definitely bot. All from the same
Yeah,
alliance
but
too. That's a fucking resource seller. All from the same alliance. Look at that.
look how many accounts. He's almost as many as the actual players
Yeah.
in the top 100. So
Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. Lobo. Wait a minute. That picture looks familiar, and that name looks familiar from like 700, if I'm being real, or 701, right around here. I could be wrong. Guys, know, just know that a good like 15 of these players that are in here probably came from the old nations that you guys all played in and been zeroed out. Just know that. I'll say a good 15 of these players are probably from older nations claiming they know how to play the game until, up till C30 when it costs uranium. How much longer until we got the Chaos Land? Ooh, we got an hour and 36 minutes left. We have any questions, guys? Let's check and see if we have some questions. Do, 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 do.
I guess LG got too excited and got to party earlier.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he definitely got. Well, you guys had the Elite War, so I mean that was something that you got excited about. something something you should be excited about and happy about.
I was just not jumping up and down like LG, but still.
Was he jumping up and down really?
Like, didn't you notice when he joined the conversation in the afternoon?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I did
He was
notice.
like ecstatic, like he was beside himself in a good way.
Yeah, he was definitely happy. I can tell you that. I know that.
That's good.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'd rather be happy than not be happy at all, honestly. All right, so we got that. Now we need one more beer.
We're playing Sin again in 2 weeks now.
Are you?
This is
Or we
where
are?
We are with it. Yeah.
Did we? Did we? No,
Somebody challenged him.
they did.
okay.
That's gonna be sweaty.
At
So,
least it's not 4-5.
yeah.
I wanted 425.
I'd for one side I would like to see that, but on the other side, no.
Well, you so
But it
Forts.
would be fun to see a mental versus mental.
Who would run Mental City?
That's what I'm saying. It would be fun to see mental versus mental.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Imagine mental playing against himself. 2 devices, same person, 2 different accounts.
That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting right there.
Yep.
You see how
I
close you
feel like
guys?
he would just attack himself.
Maybe
You would.
he would attack himself and make sure Lee God was there, and we would make sure Mick was there, and would. Yeah, I think that'd be real sweaty. I think that'd definitely be real sweaty. But you see how close you guys are in 425 to 219's points. That's super.
Mm-hmm.
That is super close.
I know.
So if they don't, how many days
If they
got?
don't win one more and we get another one like the one today, we get up there with them.
Yeah.
If not, surpass them.
So
Because we
yeah,
got 400 and something points today. So if we get another 400 and something points, we pass them. Barely, but we do.
so you know what I see them doing right now, right? Because they're very well aware of that. They're not stupid by all means.
Yep.
They're gonna probably reach way down here and challenge them just to keep their points going. They're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
to. They're gonna have to. And depending, because they can only reach down to the 20.
When are you fighting 785?
Who, us? We're not.
Yes.
What? No, we're not.
Isn't 785 in 10th place now?
Yeah, but there's no plans to fight them yet. At least not that I know of. 785 said Holbrook said that once they move up to 6th place, right below us, they said that they would give us a swing. But until then, they don't want to fucking.
So they are waiting a
Yeah,
little bit. Okay.
yeah. But I believe 621 is been farming 711, 711. I think that they've been doing it there, and they've been doing some of the Lock Nations as well. But 219,
So 6-1 can farm Cowboy?
yeah. Well, I don't know. They had a void. I mean, they had a frenzy. Let me see if Lady Fox posted something on it. I'm not sure if they had an EW today or if it was hasn't came yet. 7 904 30 459
Yeah,
Nation one.
looking yesterday.
Actually, now after the merge, I'm not sure, but before we couldn't get past 255.
You guys couldn't get past 255?
No, we couldn't.
Well, we tried and we couldn't either.
But that was before
We
the
barely got started.
merge.
But see,
But that was before the merge, and Mental was not playing,
right.
by the
But
way.
but also 621 and 255 have never fought each other yet either. So 621 moved up to first place when they fought 219. So they've never fought each other yet. Um, but I will say 621 is just they're starting to pull away in points. So even if like you guys challenge 621 um, and won, or let me rephrase that: if 255 challenged 621 and they won, they're so far away in points right now. Like they're like 900 points. They'd have to win them against them like twice, or three times maybe.
Yeah, I'm more looking at the distance in points of the Sin to the other two. Because, yeah, I know, in general lines, I know more or less what the goal is
Yeah,
for MOF by the end of the year. So that's why I was looking at the other points. Because to get close to Sin might not be that difficult, but to get either close to 621 or 255, even get close in points, it's still a journey.
that's a lot of farming.
Yeah.
That's a lot of farming.
3,000 points, it's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a lot of farming. That's like having max elite wars per week, if we're being real, for like 4 months straight. So we're talking about like
Yeah.
6 elite wars a week. That's crazy. That's just enough to get some people to quit. But I mean, if that's the goal, that's the goal.
I would say a good goal would be get to third and keep that position till the end of the year.
Third to
Hold
be
on the third place.
well, I can see just by where you guys are sitting, and how you guys' elite war went. That is your guys' goal.
Yeah.
That's definitely your goal. Um, I don't know.
For short term, yes.
Yeah,
For short term, yes. Actually, I think LG already mentioned it several times.
yeah.
Our goal, short term goal, is get to third place in Elite Wars
Long term
and
and
keep
be
that.
first. And long term be first. I think that's everyone's long term goal is to be first.
Yes, long term, obviously, yes, but I don't see that happening this year.
No, you guys are too far away because they're going to continue to farm as well just to hold their spot.
Yep.
That's just given. But I can't wait to start
That
seeing some of these players, 7-Eleven, when 904 gets their merger or whatever, or 910, or 785. All those players. I can't wait to start seeing that kind of shit. Who is this? Whoa. Yeah, there you go. 621 fighting 7-Eleven. There's the outcome right there. Damn.
Cowboy got in the base.
Huh?
He was eating. Cowboy actually got in their base.
You got in their base?
Cowboy did. Cowboy did. So
Oh yeah. You're right. You're right. I thought it. Yeah, I seen Cowboy. I seen the replay of that earlier today. Cowboy showed it. Yeah, but still, it was 5 minutes. There really wasn't much speed in 6-2 when it happened. It was more like a slow walk, maybe a couple people speed here and there. But yeah, so to go against 6-1 and try to like farm them. I mean, let's be real. You'd have to somehow figure out how to waste their bags. That's I don't think that's happening. Same with 255. How are you going to
They don't
waste?
use a lot of speeds, Woody. They don't use a lot of speeds like your nation that you're in now.
They don't need to. That's the thing. They
They,
don't need to.
yeah, you guys don't need to either. But for you, just keep rocket launching as quickly
Well,
as possible.
well, here's the thing. 255 don't even
Woody,
need
you
these
guys.
speeds.
That's true. That's true.
Well, they don't need, but they do use them.
Five,
So
six,
you're
seven uses
kind of
them, and they
forced to
definitely don't need
use
them.
them anyway.
Well, that comes down to the whole, the gameplay of players. So when you start bringing it, like 567 brought in a lot of, big whale players
Yeah.
here. They're
Uh-huh.
used to playing. That's their game style to speed. There is no slow. When I was in
Woody,
736, I always sped.
Woody, you guys use speeds. Fourth time they farmed 732.
Yeah.
7 people stayed in the base only. And there was not one person left at base. You guys were speeding across the board.
Uh, Chat saying that your mic sucks, but it's really your thumbs over your mic.
Okay. That you actually you're using speeds too. There was 7 people in the base.
Yes, I remember
It was
that.
the fourth. It was the fourth time they farmed 732. We said nobody even log in. 6 people logged in, and we looked at the replay. You, Mental, Mick were all speeding across the board, an empty board.
I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about
Jealous.
this? Are you talking about this one?
Let me say, God, there's 7 people. Yeah, there you go. It's the proof right here.
No, that is not
Look,
me. That is not me.
look.
That is an
No,
evil.
you come in the back.
That's the evil
You come in
Woody.
the back.
That's the
You come in the back.
That's the evil
I mean,
That's
Woody.
the
they're
evil
speeding.
Woody.
There's no. I told no one leave the base. There's 6 people in the base, and they're still speeding.
That's the evil Woody, the bad Woody. That wasn't the good Woody. See, you see, I
That,
wasn't
Oh,
speeding.
you're still.
that's the Woody that slaps C-34s
Evil
consistently.
Woody.
They do that in Doom Arena too.
Shh. I did do it in Doom Arena. They had do no joke. So it's whenever I joined Doom, it was like I needed to go to sleep. I should not have been awake still. I'm like, guys, if I'm here, I'm gonna fucking just go fly through this. I don't even care. And I think we had it done in like what, all three of them in less than 5 minutes. That very last one, I can have that fucking thing beat in like 20 seconds.
Yeah, I don't even care about the Doom rewards anymore.
It's it's more about
Like I've
just
been playing this game for a while. I learned it by watching Woody and so forth. And if there's one thing I learned, there's only one way to make Woody play without speeds. It's take away that speed button. That's it. That's the only way.
the speed button, the buy
Otherwise,
button, the speed, the buy button, the everything. Take it away.
no. If they take the speed button, if you can't buy speeds, either with use speeds or buy them with gold, you're fine. You can't speed. That's the only way. Because normally you're like, oh, I'm not gonna speed.
I mean, for
30
like
seconds later,
yeah.
I'm speeding.
Well, I mean, we got one speed, and that's go. Get there.
Yes.
You want to know who I learned that from? I learned that from Ram. I learned that from Ram.
And I learned that from you.
Yeah, Ram, that motherfucker. He would speed all 5 fleets, not even with two shits to give. All 5 fleets are coming at you, and he would speed them back, and then he would speed them right back in with no shits. Like he
Mhm.
did not care.
But see, this is the community working. You're passing the torch.
I am passing the torch, aren't
You
I?
passed it to me, at
Woody,
least.
is it fair to say back when Ram was playing, the speed, you can get a lot more speeds compared to now?
No, speeds were more
No?
very, very rare to get back then. So
Gotcha.
you would be using a shitload of gold back then. But
Mm,
but in retrospect, there wasn't as many events as there are now.
right.
So
That's true.
damn, I'm out of this shit already. Okay, that's as far as I'm going with this. That's as far as I'm going. Ooh, wait a minute.
I don't think you can even buy stamina.
Yeah, you can.
Where?
You gotta buy it from the store.
Right there.
No, they. Oh, maybe you can't. You gotta. Yeah, you can't buy it. Wow. There's gotta be a way.
Click on the other potion, the gold one.
Ah, there they
Oh,
are.
there it is. There it is. There it is.
In limited time. Guess who's not doing that? I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
You still have coins.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm trying to push my city, not just trying to fucking waste it on bullshit. Ooh, the beat the meat event. Where am I at that?
I thought you were broke.
What? I am.
I messaged you the other day. You're like, oh, I can't.
I see.
Not to beat the meat.
I'm not. I mean, that's not that much spent, right? I think.
If you're higher than Omic, that's a lot. Oh, you are higher than Omic.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But I'm trying to get the fucking rock, the crack rock. You know, that thing's. Look, guys. I had all five when I left 736. I just got that fifth rock, and then I left. So
You still have 20 they can do today.
you're right. I should do that. So I gotta get 20. 20.
Just click on it. Just click up there.
There. You happy?
See? I knew you would.
You know those people that hit that where it says yes or no? People are like yes, and it just finishes it. They're not getting any of those free hits. Like these lucky times, they're not adding into it. You know, people are probably like, "What the fuck you mean they're not adding into it?" Yeah, that I'm serious. You know, get it. All right, so I got my 20 here. So yeah, when you hit that the auto and it asks you if you want to just use them all at once, they don't get the freebies. And if you didn't know, now you do. And no one's half the battle. Man, what can I get?
You don't use the envelopes.
Oh, I do. I'm just really focused on my officers right now. So, like, right now, I think I got, let me get out of this. Hold on.
Did you get the officer alloy today?
I haven't got that yet. That's in the dailies today. Right here.
Of the equipment.
And I really don't want to get too much of this.
You have the purple ones as well.
Yeah, those are the ones I want to focus on, is those purple ones.
Then move the other way over.
Yeah, these.
There.
Yeah, these are the fucking. Yeah, these are the ones I need. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah. I do like these gold that you get with it. I really like that shit. What else can I get?
Before you got nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm late to the show, but did you see there was Chaos Land tonight?
Oh yes, that's why
Yes.
that's why I'm still awake. For now. For now. Because of Chaos Land. We actually got a good setup. I think we're going to win this one in Chaos Land. We got
You
360.
just need to keep the conversation going, otherwise you're gonna do wasteland snoring.
Oh my god, I know, right? No, we're chilling. We're talking. Right here, Harry Mike says, when did that sticky situation become a voice and reason? Wow. You really call it out, sticky situation. Oh, man. Making Void great again is futile as fixing the NBA All-Star or All-Star games. That guy, he's funny. He's funny. I think our biggest did hey, was it Playtime that went to Playtime went to 309, right? Or was it 409 that he went to?
309.
Oh,
309.
so he's gonna be in this one.
Ooh.
He's gonna be in this one. Uh, we're gonna have to get Mick and Mental to get in there. He Playtime's
Woody,
strong.
Woody, what's the lowest city level for KSLN? Is it C20
Oh, I think it's either 20 or
to
30.
enter?
I think it's 20 or 30.
30? I think that's Iron Blood is 30.
Rules. We'll go into rules. So I don't see anything about it.
I think it's 20.
I thought it was
Yeah, I
22.
think KSLN's 20 and the other one's 30.
Yeah, I don't see no rules about it. So yeah, I'm assuming. Let's see if we have it somewhere posted somewhere. They gotta have it somewhere to say rules, battle bulletin. Yeah, it don't say anything about it. But I'm assuming it's 20 because I thought that I
No.
went. I thought I tried to get in there with like a 15 and it wouldn't let me. It'll be fun. I still don't like this event though. I don't like it. But I'm showing it to you guys anyways. I think Mental, he went through it, the whole fucking thing. I don't even know how much that cost, but he went through it. Alright, so I'm in 6.
I don't think even Mental knows how much it costs.
I don't know. He's definitely, Alright, so I gotta watch out for the snipes. That's what I'm gonna watch, because I'm trying to get this. So top 10 gets that. I don't care. I can go to 10, but I don't want to get past 10 because I want my rock. I'm a fucking crack rock.
Yeah, it's city level 20.
Is it 20?
Yeah, I pulled that from aozcodes.com.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet. Ooh, we got Medici. I totally forgot about. Okay. It's in the YouTube chat, Sticky. Harry Mix 75. Don't be starting shit on my YouTube chat. Don't be starting shit. It's on the YouTube chat. Don't start shit. Alright, so we're going to buff up just a little. I'm going to use the 1 hour buff. Or the smaller buffs for Medici. I'm just going to go through it. I'm not going to fucking spend much on it. And we'll use the yeah, we'll use this. I'm not gonna go fucking wild on it. Alright, cool. And I know that people use other fleets for this. I just use this because I really don't care about my DC. I really don't.
Oh, but you still spend gold on it.
No, I don't.
You just did.
No, did I?
You did. You
Did I
refreshed.
really? Oh man.
That was bad, Woody. That was bad, Woody again.
Damn. I didn't even realize I spent it. Wow.
That was bad,
So,
Woody.
You're right.
This
I
game
do.
went
What the
best to
fuck?
us.
I do. I do. Wow.
you just went
Yeah.
it again.
He just
Twice.
did it again.
I do.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Okay.
Thought you didn't care about
King of
me.
blood already, right?
Apparently I don't. Apparently I do care. I guess. Jeez. At least I'm not getting those. You know.
No.
What the fuck?
Look.
There it is. What?
Oh. Click, 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 refresh.
Okay. This is not. This is not
We
good.
didn't see that.
Yeah, you didn't see that. That didn't happen. You guys are imagining things. You know.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. Fine. You don't there. There. How's that? I picked a
This
blue.
was an AI hallucination.
It was a hallucination. That's exactly what it was. It didn't happen. You seen? Didn't happen at all. Oh, look at that. What?
No, I didn't see anything.
Woody, is anybody from 910 here? I'd like to hear how their first void went, if they even fought them.
I don't know.
See if whoever their opponent was even dropped a bubble. I could see that being a boring void.
I don't
The
think anyone.
situation is saying they smashed.
Yeah, I don't think there is anyone that's from 910 in here. Honestly.
I doubt they even had. They were probably really bored.
Well, who
We
did they
have
fight?
missed a
Wait.
couple
Who did they fight?
I'm not sure. Kind of.
Yeah, I think it's important to know who they fought first.
True.
I should not be doing Medici. It says let me change cities.
The surmount wasn't good enough.
I know, right?
Wait, what?
You passed up a
Didn't you
surmount
want?
for
Yeah,
I was wondering the same thing.
for a looter? Serious?
yeah.
Yeah.
You do realize that you're playing in 5, 6, 7. There's like 20 people that are gonna score double what you score.
Oh, I know that. I'm well aware of that. Mick alone's probably gonna fucking beat the damn thing.
Exactly.
He's gonna fucking drag his nuts across the fucking monster's face.
They played Woody 969
Oh, they
ANT
fucking
Alliance.
yeah. They must have fucked them. They must have messed them up. Isn't that a that's a Lock Nation, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
Why would you guys want Sermite in this?
Because
Because
we're
why?
Because
small.
it gives you more troops?
Oh, I get that
Yeah.
part. I get that part, but it's not the troops that you need.
What do you need?
Zombies.
Yeah, but it gives you more zombies.
No.
No, I don't think it does.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't.
Nope. Only Corpse Mountain does.
I had 450K today when I did it.
Yeah, but compared to looter,
Right?
Well, the
I would
first.
still go for surmount.
Well, from the beginning, you gotta get those looters and scavenger and stuff. That's important. Hey, Mick, I see that you're in here. Are you going to be doing Castland? First round?
Nah, dude, I think I'm gonna go to bed. Pretty beat.
Damn. Okay, everyone's. I'm gonna be getting my ass kicked in the first round. Then it's all right.
I'll probably play tomorrow, the last round, afternoon round.
Right. What time is that gonna be at?
Oh, I don't know, dude. If it's like Ironblood, I think it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. I'm Central Time. I think you are too, right,
Yeah,
Woody?
I'm central. I don't know what. Man. Well, no, because Ironblood is usually at 9 o'clock, and Chaos Land's at 11 o'clock.
Can't you join two Chaos Lands?
You can join too, yes, but in
Yeah, you
reality,
can join too.
unless you got some real deep bags, do you really want to make that spend? Like you
Hey,
do
do you
I'll-
get? I can't remember on Chaos Land. Do you get?
tickets.
Yeah, I know, but do you get like when you play Ironblood, you get merit for like advancing to each new level or whatever you want, each new phase or round of the
Hmm.
round you're playing. Does that happen in Chaos Land? Do you get merit as you collect tickets?
Oh, dude, man, I don't know.
Planet, do you remember?
Nah, I'm actually logging on now to see if it says it in
Uh,
I'm looking. I'm not seeing anything about it.
Bosak says that yes, you do.
I
See the
think you
thing,
do. Yeah.
yeah. See the thing about I know you might get some because I know you get tickets the more you fight. I
you
just
get
can't.
merit. If you're number one, you'll get 15,000. Or I mean 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you get a little bit as you. I don't know. Yeah, it says it in the chat. Yeah, I think you get some as you collect tickets.
No,
Game says merit checks.
does everyone know what you should be using your tickets on?
Fleet
What'd you say, Woody?
expansion.
People know what they should be using. Yeah, expansion. So, well,
Fleet expansion.
let
I
me
don't care what you say. I'm using it on speeds.
let me rephrase this. Fleet expansions if you're a 41 and you're pretty strong. Um, if you're a 36, 34, 37, so on and so forth, and you don't plan on making that kind of spend and use all your speeds, then yeah, use them for speed tickets for speeding. But if you're trying to be competitive, it's going to be fleet expansion all the way. And if you plan on like zeroing out, like play like Mick or League Guy, that's probably not going to happen because they got like 700 million troops, and you're just
Dude,
gonna.
I do not have a lot of troops.
I'm just saying.
They find a lot.
Did you guys see this guy? Did you see this guy's freaking stats? Oh my god! You don't need to have a lot of
You took
troops.
troop ruler over the zombie buff.
Did I? I did. Oh well. I'm just trying to get through this, dude. Doing it for the meat. Hey, are you gonna pass
That's
me? Are you gonna pass me in the beat the meat competition?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I kind of forgot about it because we were playing Void, and I just beat the bear a little bit.
Well, let me get at least 10th, man. Let me get. I need that crack rock, bro. Like it's very important. Very important to me. People are all asking me, why am I doing this? The Surmont, like you guys gotta understand the way this the end guy works. So the end guy is he hits you a couple times. We have a report so we can watch the report. Battle
your
report.
troops die no matter how much you have.
Correct. So you want your zombies to stay alive as long as possible. So if you have more zombies and you got more HP to zombies and more attack to zombies, they're gonna stay alive. And remember, the zombies are the only troops other than the Titans that after every battle it refreshes back to being completely full, so you don't got to reheal them. That's why it's very important for. I personally think zombies are very important to push. I'm not going to beat the guy. I probably won't even get to that guy because I'm not going through spending a lot of gold. I think it's like 60 to 80,000 gold if you really want to try to beat the guy. It's a lot.
You can actually beat him.
Yeah.
You know, the majority of us are happy just to get to the last guy and try to beat him 3 times.
I've
I
seen.
know, right?
That's it.
Listen, guys. I've seen 38s beat him. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Like it's had a lot to do with the buffs. I've seen 38s beat him before
I'm not
41 came
saying
out.
it's impossible. What I'm saying is the majority of people, I for certainly don't spend that amount of gold in Medici. Whatever happens, I'm not spending that much gold. So I can only go so far.
No, I agree with you on that. I can only go so far as well. Yeah, but there are
So
those
when
people
I
that go
get
ham.
presented with situations like the one we were talking about, like, yes, I'm going for surmount. I'm not going to spend any gold. I got surmount. I'm going for it. Out
Yeah, I
of the
understand.
three, without spending any gold, out of the three you had was the best one. So that would be my choice if I wasn't spending any gold on that specific event.
I understand what you mean. Yeah. Hey, Lady Fox. I know what you mean. Yeah. But I mean, I'm not really spending much gold either.
I understand that. But look from my perspective. The amount of gold you're spending here, even though it's not a lot compared to what you could be spending, um, it's like 10 speeds for me.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
I rather spend that gold in an event speeding around than spending it on Medici. It's more a management of the bag.
I mean, you're right. You are right. You're 100% right on that. I honestly didn't realize I was spending gold until you guys pointed it out. So that's my bad.
Fine. It's the way you're used to play.
But I shouldn't do that. That's the problem. Is I shouldn't be doing that. Cause,
I shouldn't be speeding everywhere as well, but I am.
but why do you do that?
Because of you.
No,
Sorry,
no,
but it's true.
I no. It was not me. It's not. It
I
can't.
learned with you, so
It can't.
by watching your podcasts and stuff like that. So
Oh man, what? No, I'm the reason why this game is costing so much. Is what you're trying to say?
no, not really.
Yes. Don't lie. Tell the truth.
Did I just lose off this guy?
Yep.
I did. You see?
What are you going to do, Woody?
I'm going
What are
to.
you going to do?
I don't know. I got four
He's going to
keys.
spend gold and he's going to open all those chests.
Bad Woody. Here we go.
Oh,
Blame it on him.
What are you talking about, Willis?
That goal. I meant that one.
I know I'm not picking the right one right now. By the way,
Troops attack. No?
Troop rulers.
Troop ruler is
Yeah.
better.
There's if I wanted to go beat the guy, there'd be something else I would have to try to use, and not just that. All right, now let's try to beat these fuckers.
One down.
Keep expanding. I'm not gonna beat
So
this guy.
a good Medici run for me is get exactly to this point. That's it.
That's as far as I got. Bleep,
Very
Yeah.
rarely I beat that guy and I get to the guy in the middle, and I could never beat the guy in the middle.
Yeah, that guy in the
Ever.
middle's hard. Look at this. Dread Sachi. Oh, that's Sachi. I don't know why I thought it was okay, so but yeah, you got players that are just like that like
200,000. Jesus Christ. How much gold did that cost?
that's what I was saying. Between 60 to 80,000. It's not cheap.
Nope.
It's not cheap at all. Let's see what
When did you switch polar times, Woody? I do not want to fight you in polar.
What? We switched?
Yes.
Oh. Well, I mean, you don't have. I mean, technically, you don't have to fight.
Oh,
us.
I'm not going to.
What time's polar now?
1:00 Pacific time on Tuesday. That's what time it is for me, anyways.
So what is that? Is that
So Central Time, that's like 11 a.m.
Looks like I won't be making it either. That's on what days?
Wait, your Pacific time, wouldn't it be the other way?
Yeah, no, it's. I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's
yeah,
three-
yeah. Right, you're right. It's the other way.
I think it's 3 or 4. I thought it was 4 o'clock.
If it's 4,
Yes.
if it's 4 o'clock, I can make it, but I'm gonna be late because that's literally as I'm swiping out work is right when it starts.
Yeah, we'll be lucky to have second. $550 is going to come after us.
550? You're worried about 550?
No, we're not worried about them. I'm just saying they're going to come.
You're worried about 550?
They're going to come after us.
You hear that, Mick? They're worried about 550 coming after them.
No. I said they're going to come after us. We're going to stay away from 5, 6, 7.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the plan.
Hey, 550 solid.
Yeah.
Chitty's in here. That's his old hometown.
Yeah, 550.
They are. They are.
They got a new player. They got a bunch of new people in there. So when we moved to 621, I was working on a deal with 552 to bring them in. That deal fell through, and then I talked to a few guys from 581 and brought in like 25 people over to take out cities over there. So they're active again. I think the last EW they were in, they got about 65 people. I think they're trying to get to 70 to 80 people in the next EW they're facing.
Jeez. So they're gonna.
Oh, that's my boy Cairo.
Yeah, it's Cairo and his crew. And I think they're trying to get whoever's talking to in 552, Fubar, and some of those guys, Matrix, they're going to come over as well.
So are they
trying to?
You said they're going to try to move up the ladder in Elite War?
I think they are. I mean, EW is not their big thing. When I was in 550, EW was never a big thing until I got into 621. But I think Cairo is just trying to get everybody involved. The C36, C37s, he's trying to get all of them involved. He's doing a great job.
I mean, they're in 550 at 56th place. I mean, they're definitely moving up. I remember before they weren't even in it. They were like way down here. So I mean, they are moving. They're definitely moving. So I guess the biggest question, because you're the big guy over there in 621. When are we gonna see the 621-255 fight?
That's a great question. That's a
That's
great
the
question.
great question.
You gotta ask Ashton that. Like I said, I don't involve in the matchmaking. No one, no one really calls me about it.
Right, right. That you know
If
what?
you get Ashton on stage, he'll tell you.
That's the same. That's the same thing as me. When I find out who we fight is when they're right here. Oh, okay, we're fighting this. Like I didn't even know we were going against 219 again. Didn't even know. And honestly, I kind of like it like that. Where I don't know
Like, how do you
when
declare war? Like, I don't know how to declare war on here.
how to declare war.
Yeah.
So you would go into declare war right here, and you would hit it, and then you would usually there'd be a list for the times that you're at. But
Okay.
say if you wanted to change the time, you change it to here, and then you would hit this little circle thing, reset, refresh, and it'll tell you who's on your list. But being we're in the top 10, we can only go 20 down.
Yeah, I don't think my team wants touching this.
For the nations that are um, not in the top 10, they can just type in the alliance name. Like guys, they can type in alliance name like this. I think was it underscore one, and then they can hit search if it's the same time that they play. So let's see, they usually play at around there, and it should pull up at that time if it's in their bracket. And if you're not in the top 10, you can challenge them or something like that.
Cool.
But but as for you, because you are in the top 10, you're actually number one. You can only go to the top 20, and that's it. So you got to choose from 374, 564, 99, 732, 711, 286. Those people. That's all you can choose from.
Yeah, I think we played 7-Eleven today. I didn't play.
Yes.
Someone I had to work this weekend, but
Right.
someone played for me.
Yeah, that's the same theory that thing that's I have problems when I got to work. I can't either I can't make it or so on and so forth. It is what it is. But
If you look at those rankings, 567 is looking pretty juicy
wait,
for
wait, wait.
6 to 1.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, oh, really?
You just got there.
I see. I see what you're doing right there. I see what you're doing. In that
Just
case,
stirring the pot.
I know. I mean, it's the same thing as like 425 against 621. The guys are they can get more points off you guys than us.
Uh,
If
in time.
oh, now it's in time.
So I heard.
No, I think this is. I do want to see. I think all of us want to see that matchup. We don't know who's going to win it. I've seen a replay of yours in 621 against a pretty heavy nation, and I played 255. You guys are very
It
strategic.
will happen. It will happen.
It'll be fun when it happens. It'll be fun. How much more time we have until Chaos Land? We got 46
It's like an
minutes.
hour.
Got an hour. Pharaoh Vincent says, busy night for me. Wanted to swing by and say hey. What's up, Pharaoh? From 1111 YouTuber. We got Lady Fox in here from 711 YouTuber. Cowboy in here. I'm
Yep.
sure Cowboy wants to say something to 621 right now. Hey, are you guys? So, is it gonna be like a farm thing, or was that an entrance going into uh, the rankings? That's probably the wrong question to ask.
You talking to me or you talking to Chitty?
I was talking to Chitty. Sorry.
What was the question? I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to play this waste bar thing.
So when you guys went against 7-Eleven today, was that just like a hello, welcome to the top kind of thing? To the top 20 after your merger?
Honestly, it is kind of boring. All we do is we have a defender and just cover the posts and just walk down the middle most of the time.
Honestly, that's really all you have to do. But I did notice Cowboy made it into you guys'
Yeah, we saw that. I think there was a city camp chat. He left 3 early and Cowboy snuck in.
yeah.
But I think we saw Seeker going back to base and there was like 10 people at base. So we were comfortable just keep on moving. If Seeker was in there, then I would have been scared a little bit.
Yeah, if there was only 2 people in there, yeah, even down to 6.
Yeah, I mean, Cowboys are a max city, right? Pretty much a max city.
Yeah, he's a fucking monster. Yeah, he's a max city.
He can tell us what he did. He's here.
No, I was just asked if I made it to their base, and I did. I don't know why Mental was so surprised that I made it to the base.
No,
I got it. It was like boop boop. Somebody was about to land like once. If I was late by 1 second, somebody would have caught me.
Yeah, I think one of our guys left 3 early. He sped to I think 6. He was supposed to cover 3, and our main fleet didn't get in there like a second after Cowboy left.
But we were also like 30 people short.
Yeah.
So I think it would have been funner if it lasted a little bit longer.
How many guys did you guys have, Chitty? It looked like 95, 100.
A little over 90, yeah.
Jesus Christ. little over 90. Wow. We were a little short.
Well, they're number one, right? They always have to have 95 plus. I mean,
like I said, I'm not a big EW guy. I never been. Love playing Void. But 6-1 EW is like take priority over everything.
Yeah. So
you guys are holding. Yeah, you guys are holding first place right now. You got to take that priority. You have to.
So what happens in 61 if you don't make EW?
A good question.
Go after them. I'm the bad guy. I'm the one that's messaging people and asking them why they didn't show up. Ashley does it too.
So do you guys have like Asian players that can't make it because it's like middle of the night for them? Or those people like
they showed up. Yeah, I mean we don't have a lot of backup drivers. We have some. Like today, like I said, I didn't play. My friend from Ukraine played for me. So I mean, there's probably 1 or 2 backup drivers. But most of the time, people show up. I mean, EW is big for us. Like I said, everyone shows up no matter what time it is.
Nice.
Yeah, like we have that issue with some of the Asians now. I mean, they're strong, but one guy's like a surgeon, and he's like, I got to get my sleep. People's lives depend on it, and I'm like, yeah, dude. I was like, I get that, but he doesn't want a backup driver. He doesn't want anybody logging into his account.
He could have a backup doctor. I mean, yeah, that's what I would say to him.
Just tell me, like, I'm a backup doctor.
Get a backup doctor.
And he said EW wasn't his event.
It wasn't my event, but now it is.
Get a backup doctor.
Get a backup doctor.
Have the nurse go in there and do it.
Oh,
man. I mean, technically, as long as we all wait in emergency rooms and doctor's appointments, anything, damn well someone are probably in the shit or fucking doing Elite War or something like that.
Jeez, Woody.
I mean, am I wrong? I mean, shit, I was just in the hospital with a broken leg.
No.
And it took them
they take their time. That's for sure.
Yeah, for me getting X-rays for them telling me what's wrong that I broke my fucking leg, which I already knew. It took 2 hours for them to look at a fucking X-ray. Come on now.
Dude, I love fucking with doctors at the hospital. I love fucking with him.
What's taking so long? Hey, so was there? Did Lady Fox, was she able to record some of this stuff? Because it looks like you got a really fun void.
It
It was
was,
nonstop. It was nonstop.
bro. Like I don't understand what they were doing. Like it was just
Well, Cowboy
the same
lowering battle
city
power.
over and over. It's like they were trying to kill
Yep.
troops because they would just open up
You
and
mean
defend, and they know they're going to lose, but they would still keep fighting. It was like, at
Yeah.
a certain point, it's bravery, but then at a certain point, it's like stupidity, and they just kept going and going. I mean, I hats go off to them, but I think there was like a backup idea, right? Like, let's lower nation BP.
Yep.
Let's just have fun
Right.
lowering nation
Yes.
BP. Like, I think there was a goal in mind because they just kept coming and coming and coming.
that
Right
might
to
have
the very end.
been their goal? That might have.
Yeah.
I know that WTF, or is it WTF or was it? Maybe it is FTA. One of their alliances, whenever we fought them, they fought whether they won or lost. They just kept coming. Back when I used to play over there.
It's like 21
By the way-
million to like 10 million.
Cowboy, let me ask you a question since we normally talk about these things and people complain a lot about that. Would you rather have a nation like the one you just did that open up even during Void?
Oh, no. I definitely prefer
Even it
something like
makes no sense, or a sea of bubbles?
No, I definitely prefer. So I'm like Shadow called me. He's like, "Hey, you're about to lose the number one spot." I'm like, "Dude, I don't care about being number one. Like, I'm much happier seeing everybody else go at it, right? I'm much happier seeing everybody else fight. I'm much happier seeing a C39 get it, or seeing AOD get it, or somebody else. Like, I was like, it just doesn't do anything for me to come in first place. Like, I'm not going to go sit there and try to compete for first place. Like, I just don't care about it. I have more fun watching the guys have fun, if that makes sense.
I heard
And
that.
like I told Raptor, I said, bro, what do you need from me? I said, let's get you, because I was still number one, but he was catching up. And I was like, what do you need from me? Like, do you need me to help you scout? Do you need me to, whatever you need from me right now, just to help you, just let me know.
Well, let me ask you something. Are you? I think I asked Mikey earlier today. Now that this is your first Verge as a merge, how did it feel? It felt pretty healthy. Like, was I kind of right when I was telling you guys? Like, you guys at that when you first got it, you guys don't understand what you got. That it's actually a really good merge.
Yeah, I think we got a really good merge. Um, I think 700 got really good leadership with Shadow and Lady Fox, and a lot of really good leadership that they are helping them. That Shadow spent like 10 or 12 hours last weekend going through cities. I mean, I went through cities too. So what we did is we've gone through like 80 cities roughly. We wanted to go through everyone's city and say, hey, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is how you do this, and this is why you do this. And every city we did, we were able to bump them up an average between 80 to 120%.
That's a lot.
Some people had skills that they didn't need, and like, yeah, just because this is a triple S, doesn't matter. Like, take this S, and it's still going to be better.
Yeah.
Right.
So what I noticed is we taught a couple of their big, not their big guys, but like they're very the guys that are always online. We taught a couple of them, and then they're now teaching other people. So it was like you planted a seed, and that seed is now growing. Which it was a lot of time, but it was good time. It was a good investment into that time, right? Like I can see it paying off quickly. Just little things like, right, talking to a guy named Tighten Up. His Titans were like 30, and I'm like, dude, like, look, like we did the math. I was like, look, it's not that much to get meat, and look at your Titan kills. Like you're getting 4,000, 3,000, and look at this other guy who has like 5-6 levels on you, and look at where he's getting. And within like 2 weeks, he's like 2 levels up, right? Because a lot of people think it's hard to get your Titans up, but it's really not that hard. People spend money on other things but you have to go evenly across the board, right? And you came in for that chat and it was like, hey, like this month, work on your Titans. Next month, work on your officers. Next month, work on your plane. And that way you can see that progress. And the more they see that progress, the stronger they are, right? They're noticing it in the minds. They're asking questions about formations. They're open to learning, which is great. I mean, I have no complaints. I don't have a single complaint.
I'm happy to hear that. I really am. I'm
They're
very happy.
definitely pushing. You could tell that now that they didn't have any whales. We were missing the bottom end. It was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
So you can tell now a lot of their players are. I mean, dude, I got on multiple times. I don't think Raptor even slept. There's a couple of. I mean, we had like four people at least. I think four, maybe five people over 1 billion points.
Oh, wow.
So every time I got on, there was at least 30, 35 people. I don't think Lady Fox slept because every time I got on, she's like, here, 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 here.
She probably still hasn't slept.
She probably hasn't, but it's a good team. Like I said, it's something that I hope everyone feels. They didn't do voice chats either, right? So that's like a big thing. They never talked to voice. They never knew what each other sounded like. We do voice chats a lot. Like for EW, we had like 40, 50 people the first one we had in voice chat. So we'll jump in voice chats and we'll conversate, right? If somebody's bored, they go into the voice chat and boom, you get to meet who you're playing with. They didn't do that before, which I think it builds that bond in between the players to hopefully get to know each other. Because sometimes translation sucks. And sometimes when you say something, they might read it the wrong way. But it's easy to just jump into a voice chat and talk to somebody.
That is true. That is true. Communication is key. Very much key.
And Woody, Cowboy will actually make sure, ask the alliance, like, who speaks multiple languages. I need you here. If there's a translation issue or somebody who doesn't speak English or Arabic or Spanish or whatever the language is, he'll try to find somebody to come who could speak, let's say, English and
Right.
whatever other language. So he does a great job at that too. So people are comfortable joining these Discord voice chats.
To see that other people are stepping up into more of a leadership role without asking, right? Without having to say anything. That people are hungry to grow and they're hungry to learn and they're ready. So it's been good. Like I haven't gotten any like bad feelings or like Civil War feelings or anything like that. It's everyone. I think 700 had a long Civil War, and I think they were just ready to get past that stage and just grow.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to be able to do that.
This is really good news to hear. It really is.
So it's a little couple things that we got to figure out, right? Like the Asian members and getting, like, when we went against 904, we had 93, but 5 people were still new to the alliance, so they couldn't join. So we would have had like 98. I don't know what happened with this one. We knew we were going to lose, so maybe that's why we didn't get that many people to join. But it's one of those things where they're ready to give it their all. So it's good. I'm enjoying it.
I've also noticed that a lot of you guys as players, since you guys got the merger, has been really pushing their cities. Like I personally noticed that. So that's good.
Yeah. And I had one guy say, "Hey, like, should I buy uranium or should I work on my Titans?" And he sent me his Titans, and I was like, "Dude, like, 41 doesn't mean anything." I was like, "You got to work on your Titans, right? Like, you should, to be a 41, you should have at least 36, 37 Titans."
Oh shit! I better check mine.
But they're open to that. They're open to that criticism to become better, which some people don't like it. Some people are stubborn in their way, but all of them have wanted to learn and it's just it fell together really well.
I'm happy to do that. Like, really, there's some nations I heard that they're already in civil war. It's like, why? And you know what it is? It's ego. Strictly fucking ego.
Yeah, that's the biggest issue with things in this game. It's always ego.
People think that they deserve more than what they really do. And that's a problem. I'm not saying that that's happens everywhere,
And you
but
know
it
what,
does
Woody?
happen.
Activity. The 700 players, like Cowboy was saying, they must have been in civil war for a long time, and they come over here to structure. There's whales. I mean, they are so active. It's just like a perfect combination right now.
Right.
Hey, Woody,
Hey.
I don't think it's all ego with some of these guys in their civil wars. I sincerely think a lot of guys, they don't know how to play in group settings. They literally don't have the social skills. They don't know how to get along with people, and especially a group of 99 other people. I think that's one of the big issues. And I think it's something, especially with some of the bigger players. Um, I think probably the best example that of all time is 830.
Yeah, 8:30. Yeah, with Jason and what's Anton Kim.
They all talked at each other. They didn't know. They never ever realized they all had the same goals. They're playing the same damn game. They can have fun together. They don't get it. It's a social skill that completely escapes them, and they don't even know how to begin that. And it would take a very remarkable person to get them to listen to set that to the side and try to play in a different way and think a different way.
So I tried to talk to 8:30 before, back when I was in 736. I tried talking to Anton Kim and everything like that. Matter of fact, I did it in their nation chat too. And the issue that they were having back then is that Jason and Anton Kim, they wanted all the big players in one alliance. And we all know that some people, if they're going to come, they want to bring their friends too. You know, like 3 or 4 of their friends, which are like 33s or 32s back then. And Jason and Anton is like, no, we only want you. And they're like, well, we're not going to come. So at that point, they're like, well, if you're not going to come here, we're going to just burn you. Like you had no, that was your choice. And I think that right there was that portion was an ego thing. Like, you listen to me. If you don't like it, you're just going to burn. We don't want you to play in our nation if you're not going to listen to us. And that's not a healthy thing to do at all. Because in the long run, if we look at 830 right now, they just got a merger, and I actually haven't even looked at them for a while.
I think they're staying completely separate.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
And it's a shame. And at the same time, you do have to pay attention to social circles. And yeah, some of those C33s really suck. Well, back in the day, now they're all C34s and 35s. But like one of the most valuable players in our nation is the C34. The guy's got eyeballs everywhere. He sees everything. A bubble drops within 5 seconds. He knows it. Anywhere. The guy points out everything. Half of our whales points are shared locations by him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So there are 34s, 35s that they can find something faster than I can. Like, you ask them to find that 41 it just ported, and within like 20 seconds they already have the location. Like, I couldn't do that, but they can, and that's their superpower. But
Yep.
when you have a 34 that literally in the middle of void, they're sending out real troops to a freaking an elite mine or to a tile and logging off. That's a problem, especially in this kind of war game. That's a problem. And it
Yeah,
does.
but I don't think any of the decent nations are doing that at this point. I mean, we haven't had those problems in since like the first 2 months of our last merge 2 years ago. I mean, it just doesn't happen. And we're not even like violent, authoritarian types. I mean, if anything, we'll shame you and chat over it. That's about the worst that'll happen. And so I think I think there's just a lot of people that just talk at each other and they just don't take a breath and realize there's so many different ways to communicate and play with people, and you kind of have to be a chameleon. I mean, our top alliances 10 to 15 Koreans, 25 Japanese, 30 Europeans, and 25 to 30 Americans. It's all over the freaking board.
Yeah, yeah,
And you have
that's
to
rough.
change how you communicate with each one of those groups.
Oh, you're 100% right. Koreans, Japanese people, you have to whatever you say, you gotta mean. You can't. They don't know the whole American jokes. They don't know that. It's if you say something, you gotta mean it. If you say like how if I said to you, oh, "Fuck your mom," as a joke because we're homies or something. If you say it to them, they're like, "What are you? Why are you saying that about my mom?" They take it serious, and that is a very 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 that happens a
We
lot.
had that issue when we first merged. The few Japanese and few Koreans 833 had were very alpha types. I mean, they were very aggressive, easily offended and whatnot, and they really didn't know how to take us. And I was very close with all the Japanese from 813. So uh, they kind of got them settled. Japanese contingent's tight. They have their own little side chat. They're incredibly tight, and very quietly, we kind of kid that the most important person in our entire nation is the C-34 lady, because she keeps all the Japanese together and happy. And all those super aggressive alpha types that were really difficult to deal with for the first year, they've really relaxed and they're chilled and completely laid back and realize we're just a bunch of idiots, and the translation, does not mean what they think it means.
Right. Yeah. And well, so I see in the chat here it says Russians don't take jokes. Took months to get Gomer to laugh. So the difference between Russians and Americans is they do take jokes. I do. They really do. But you have to be their friends. Like they have to. Their guard has to be down first. So remember that when you talk to Russians, you have to be friends with them before they'll actually take something as a joke.
100%.
But
We had the same thing. We had a huge Russian contingent in 813, and they were very aggressive, very tight, and it took a solid 3 months after TT left the game before they finally realized these guys really aren't assholes. They're really just idiots that are having fun.
they're just
And then they
Americans.
started freaking
They're just
relaxing and having
Americans.
fun with us.
They're just Americans. These fucking Americans.
Yeah.
These fucking Americans eat more food than what they see in a month. Not joking. But, guys, I do want to say this before we end this. Um, I'm happy that this game is the game is starting to come back to where it was before. Not saying all nations are, but I'm happy to see it's a lot of the mergers that happen ended up being good mergers, and not just straight war. I think it has become very very clear to some of these nations that this is their last merger. That's it. So you're gonna have to deal with what you got and not burn your nation down because you're not getting another one. And that's the truth. And even some of these other nations that, like for instance, the 790, 736 nation, they dealing with what they got. And although they lost the void, they still came up with some numbers, from what I understood. So that's always good news. But we have 20 minutes before Chaos Land. Many of you guys, people here, want to get ready. I want to get ready. and then I'm going to go to bed afterwards. So